Hi everyone. So tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day in Canberra, Australia, but I decided to do a St. Patrick's Day look today. Anyway, so I guess I was inspired by the color green and I wanted to do something that was really dramatic on the eyes but very soft on the lips, mainly because I don't actually have a green lip sense, and not just because of that. I guess I just wanted to do something that was slightly wearable as well, you know, something that you could go anywhere with without feeling a little bit self-conscious or something like that. I mean, I'm sure there are some of you who could go all out green, so you could wear green lipstick and, you know, have green eyeshadow and you name it, but I just wanted something that I felt was pretty and a little bit how do you say, a little bit down, not so out there, just something less dramatic. So I did obviously put glitter on my eyes, and that is really dramatic on its own if you just look at the eyes, but I felt with a nude lip this worked out really well. So I hope you enjoy watching this video. It inspires you to create your own St. Patrick's Day look, and I hope that you have a fantastic day on St. Patrick's Day no matter where you are in the world. So without me talking anymore, let's just get started with this video. So today I started off with the Mineral Primer in clear. I've actually used this a couple of times now, since I bought it, which was like last week, but I've been using it off camera. Anyway, the point is I like the primer because it's nice and soft on my skin. Also, I feel like it's not too oily. Just having a look at the ingredients, not really much to say, but it was made in New Zealand, but the point is it just feels great on my skin, and you know, that's kind of what you look for when you wear a primer. Some just suit and some don't. Anyway, I decided to use my Delancey palette again, which this is the second time I've used it. I thought the colors in here are stunning. I've got to use some of these shades just to create my Patrick Day look. So I started off in my crease with, as you can see, quite a thick brush. In my crease I used the color Cocoa to begin with, and then I started using the color Lullaby, basically to deepen that crease and just bring in color, because you know me, I've got to have my color in my tutorials. It just works so much better. So I have a feeling that was a Zoeva brush that I used to deepen my crease. These colors are so pigmented, but I did have to apply it a couple of times just to get, you know, the best sort of color payoff, if that makes any sense. Yeah, this was a different palette I used, but I just wanted to find a deeper green, which I didn't really. It was more of a sparkly dark green, but hey, you know, sometimes you just have to play around with colors until you find the shade that you need, even though it probably wasn't the right shade to go with. I felt like the look came out really well anyway, like the final look, so I was fine with it. I just rolled with it, was happy that I had the tape as well, you know, to help sharpen up that eye look. And you know, the funny thing is when you apply glitter, it always seems to make the look seem more complete. So I just went in to that same glittery palette again, using the black shade. Now that was going to be used to deepen my outer corner, so that was just placed over the top of that shimmery green I had before, which didn't quite work. But you know, you can always go back in with different colors as long as you use small amounts one at a time. So using my Superstay 24-hour concealer, which you've seen before, it's nothing new. I just decided to use that to cut my crease today, because I just thought, you know, being a dramatic look, having a cut crease makes it more dramatic, really. And then of course you can see all the colors really defined. Now, what I used there was like a glitter tube. I'm just trying to remember the name of it. And I wasn't able to show you the glitter because I just went ahead and I opened it, and I thought if I'm going to show you, it's going to tip out all over in front of me. So I better not do that. But as you can see, it was a light green glitter, and I started talking to myself. But yeah, I felt like it really did finish off the look, and you might be able to tell that one eye looks a little bit different to the other. The second time I did it, the eye look was a lot better. It's funny how that works, isn't it? When you do it the second time, it's a lot better. But anyway, I just continued and was hoping for the best. And then I just did my eyeliner with one of my BYS pencils and pens, and of course these liquid eyeliners work perfectly over glitter. You can definitely tell that they sort of go over bumpy texture, like, you know, sometimes you have to draw over it a couple of times to get what you want, but it's not too hard. Anyway, I had bought an Ox Cosmetics foundation, so I went ahead and used that with my Deep Warm Kat Von D foundation. So this is the color that I ended up with, and I had my ABH contour palette around, so I decided that why not, haven't used it in a while, let's just see if the colors work with this foundation. Now they were very light, as you can see. The bronze at the beginning isn't really that noticeable with this thick stippling brush, but I think I just went over it a couple of times, and then I used a smaller brush just to deepen that contour look, and using a different shade obviously in the palette to make it a little bit noticeable. But I'm not really a harsh contour person anymore. I like it to be noticed, but I don't like it to be like a block of contour like I used to do, just a case of practice. Anyway, so I used a thick brush basically to place on that blush that I really like. This is very pigmented. The blush is from the BYS trio, so I have to really be careful with that. Yeah, I had a bit of an accident. I don't know, just you can tell that I've been cutting up eyelashes on my table, so they get on my brushes every now and again. I've been exposed, but anyway, it's alright. So I just used one of my beautiful fan brushes. In this case, it's the unicorn one, basically with the Mary Lou Luminizer, as far as I know, or is it the Cindy Lou? One of them, the pink ones. Anyway, I'll list that somewhere. But yeah, I love the shine of it. It's quite a pink highlight, so for those of you who want something that's more on the I guess white shade, it's not really, doesn't really work, I find, but that's just my personal opinion. So because this was quite pink already and colourful, I thought it would work. And then just for a lip sense, I decided to use First Love, because it's very subtle, and yeah, I used a glossy gloss to go over it just to set it in place and make it, you know, just protect it. Obviously, because when you protect it, then you know, your lip sense is not likely to come off, but at the same time it moisturizes your lips. So I decided to finish off this look by taking my hair down and then brushing it out a bit. Yeah, I guess to me it seemed like pretty wearable, because for those of you out there who don't want to wear green lipstick, you know, you probably want something that still you feel like you've got confidence to wear, and doesn't, yeah, look too much. Anyway, I thought it would finish the look with a little cute white bow. That's just part of my personality. It's strange, really. And I think I had some green sparkly earrings as well, and I thought, hell, this is what I need to finish off this look. Was it blue or green, or maybe they were more like blue-green, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it was pretty straightforward. I mean, it might look complicated, but it wasn't. As far as the eyelashes concerned, they were ones that I got from eBay, and I don't know, I'm not very, what do you call it, adventurous when it comes to eyelashes, just as long as they do the job, basically, and they stay on. I've tried really bad plastic ones in the past, and I tell you what, I don't like them anymore, because I find them hard to place onto my eyes. So at least I have a bit of an idea now that I like to wear 3D mink eyelashes, which of course are made out of human hair. A lot easier to place on my eyes, and safer as well. And also, just to add to it, they're a lot softer on my skin. But yeah, I probably look like I'm 15 years old, but I don't care. I love having bows. It makes me feel happy. Okay, so this is how I did my final look. I decided that I was actually going to do something under the eyes because I've seen a lot of beautiful beauty gurus with really long eyelashes underneath, and I have to say I don't have the best eyelashes underneath, but I wanted to do something special. But I feel like one eye was really different to the other. I don't know if you guys noticed that as well. But I think at the same time, it's not as if it's so bad that I have to redo it again. I just noticed that I think one was a little bit more further out and the other one had less glitter, and I don't know, maybe it just looks slightly unbalanced to me. But anyhow, it was fun to create, and I can't wait to go out looking like this today. And having a really good time. I haven't got anything special planned as far as an outing, but I will be staying at a hotel tonight, so I'm really looking forward to that. And tomorrow will be St. Patrick's Day, and I'm going on a cruise with my husband, so I'm really looking forward to that. Thanks again for watching my videos. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow.